Back in the news, a new hearing today. Our Muriel Claire is standing by live with the update. Muriel?
Well, good evening. We have been in court all day today. We came out, however, with no decision, but I am standing here with Drew Peterson's defense team. I'd like to talk first to Stephen Greenberg. We were here on the gun charge. Would you just quickly explain to us exactly what that was all about?
Sure. Drew Peterson is, to the best of my knowledge, the first police officer ever to be charged with illegally possessing a weapon in Illinois. And we believe the weapon that he possessed, which the department knew he had checked out, and had seen him with, in fact, complies with Illinois law. This is purely a vindictive prosecution.
And it had to do with how long the barrel was, right?
Right. The barrel on the weapon that they have, an ordinary citizen could not possess that gun. It's called a short barrel rifle. However, many members of the Bolingbrook Police Department had these guns. In fact, the department issued guns like this to its members.
That issue is also it's a constitutionality issue.
Right. The United States Supreme Court has recently expanded the rights of people to have guns in their own homes, and this was a personal gun that he had that was approved for use when he was working as a police officer, but he kept it at home. So we think that the Constitution, the United States Constitution, is implicated by this prosecution.
There's been a holdup on that. The Illinois Attorney General has to weigh in on this. Is that right?
Right. The Illinois Attorney General has a right anytime you ask that a statute be found unconstitutional to sort of, they're the lawyer for the people of the state of Illinois, not just for a specific county, so they have a right to weigh in.
Okay, so you'll be back in court on September the 7th. I need to talk about the murder trial, what's keeping Drew. How long is that? When is that going to work its way through the appellate process?
Well, it's briefs, according to the state, what they told Judge White today. They expect to have their briefs on file before the end of this year. We would then have 30 or sometimes a little bit more, 60 days to file our briefs, and then the appellate court would set a date for all our arguments. So conceivably, we wouldn't even get a decision from the appellate court until sometime of the middle of 2011. So that's quite a process. What's happening now, though, is we have a motion pending in the appellate court for Drew's release, saying that they cannot deny him both his right to a speedy trial and keep him in jail. And we're hoping that the appellate court will rule and release Drew relatively in a very near future.
Thank you very much for joining us. So as I said earlier, a lot of decisions are pending in this. We have not talked to the state on this today. Will County State's Attorney Glasgow was not in court today. However, one of his assistants was there. They will all be back in court on September the 7th for a ruling on the gun charge. Reporting live from Joliet, Muriel Claire, WGN News.
Muriel on the complicated twists and turns of the Drew Peterson case.